Bouncy the Beetle's big day, in a meadow where the grass tickled the sky and dewdrops sparkled like tiny diamonds, lived a small black beetle named Bouncy. Bouncy wasn't like the other bugs. His shiny shell didn't gleam like Ladybug Lila's red and black spots. His legs wobbled when he walked, unlike Cricket Carlo, who leaped so high he could touch the clouds, and he wasn't loud like Bumblebee Bee, whose buzz made the flowers dance. I'm just plain bouncy, he sighed, rolling into a ball under a soft clover leaf. Nothing special about me. The meadow was always busy with bugs scurrying about, preparing for the Great Glow Party, the biggest event of the year. Every bug in Sparkle Meadow had a talent to share, and when the moon rose, they'd light up the night with their tricks. Ladybug Lila would race in circles, leaving a trail of red sparkles like a comet's tail. Cricket Carlo would chirp a song that made the stars twinkle brighter. Bumblebee Bee would zoom through the air, her buzz humming a tune that woke the sleepy daisies. Even the ants, tiny as they were, would march in perfect rows, carrying bits of glittery pollen to decorate the meadow. Bouncy loved watching the preparations, but his heart felt heavy. What can I do at the Great Glow Party? He wondered. I don't shine, I don't sing, and I can't even walk without wobbling. Every time he tried to join the others, his legs would trip and he'd tumble into a ball, rolling away to hide. The other bugs were kind, but Bouncy felt they were too busy with their talents to notice him. One sunny morning, as the meadow buzzed with excitement, Bouncy decided to explore instead of hiding. He rolled past the whispering willows, where the leaves giggled in the breeze, and stopped near the Sparkle Stream, a magical river that shimmered with colors no bug could name. There, sitting on a pebble, was Glow, a tiny glowworm with a droopy tail. Glow's glow, usually as bright as a firefly's lantern, was dim and dull, like a candle about to flicker out. Bouncy, Glow sniffled, her voice as small as a dewdrop. I've lost my glow. Without it, I can't shine at the Great Glow Party. Everyone will laugh at me. Bouncy's shell wobbled as he unrolled himself. Oh no, Glow. How did this happen? He asked, his big eyes wide with worry. I don't know, Glow said, her tail drooping lower. I was practicing my glow dance by the stream last night, and when I woke up, my light was gone. The party's tonight, and I'll be the only bug who can't shine. Bouncy's legs trembled. He wasn't brave or clever like the other bugs. He didn't know how to fix a glowworm's light. But Glow's sad eyes made his heart feel big, bigger than his wobbly legs or his plain shell. Don't worry, Glow, he said softly. I'll help you find your glow. Glow blinked. You will? But you're just Bouncy. Bouncy's shell drooped a little, but he stood taller. Maybe I'm just Bouncy, but I can try. Come on, let's go to the Sparkle Stream. Maybe it knows how to fix your glow. The Sparkle Stream wasn't far, but getting there was tricky. The path was guarded by tall blades of grass that swayed like giants, and the ground was covered in slippery pebbles that gleamed in the sunlight. Bouncy's legs wobbled as he led the way, with Glow trailing behind, her dim tail barely flickering. Stay close, Bouncy said, trying to sound brave, even though his heart thumped like a drum. The first challenge was the grass maze, where the blades twisted and turned like a green labyrinth. Ladybug Lila could zip through it in seconds, but Bouncy's legs kept getting tangled. Oof, he yelped, tripping into a ball and rolling forward. Glow giggled, the first happy sound she'd made all day. You're good at rolling, Bouncy, she said. Bouncy unrolled, his shell a bit dusty. I guess rolling's something, he mumbled, but he felt a tiny spark of pride. He rolled again, this time on purpose, guiding Glow through the maze. When they reached the other side, Glow's tail flickered a little brighter. You're doing it, Bouncy, she cheered. Next came the pebble path, where the stones were so smooth they sparkled like mirrors. Bouncy's legs slipped with every step, and Glow's tiny feet couldn't grip the ground. This is hard, Glow whispered, her glow dimming again. Bouncy looked at the path, then at Glow. Hold on to my shell, he said. We'll roll together. Glow climbed onto Bouncy's back, and with a deep breath, Bouncy curled into a ball. Whoosh! They rolled down the path, bouncing over pebbles and spinning past rocks. Glow squealed with delight, her tail flickering like a tiny star. When they stopped, they were at the edge of the sparkle stream, its water shimmering with reds, blues, and golds. Bouncy unrolled, panting. "We made it," he said, his legs still wobbly but his heart a little stronger. Glow hopped off and dipped her tail in the stream. The water bubbled and sparkled, wrapping her in a warm glow. Whoosh! Her tail lit up, brighter than ever, casting a golden light across the meadow. "Bouncy!" Glow squealed, twirling in a happy glow dance. "My light's back! You saved the great glow party for me!" Bouncy blinked, his shell feeling warm. "I just rolled us here," he said, but Glow hugged him with her tiny glowworm arms. "You're the bravest beetle I know," she said. "You didn't give up, even when it was hard." As the sun set, the meadow came alive with the great glow party. Fireflies twinkled like stars, ants marched with their glittery pollen, and Bumblebee Bee buzzed a tune that made the flowers sway. Ladybug Lila raced in circles, leaving sparkles everywhere, and Cricket Carlo chirped a song that echoed through the willows. Glow took center stage, her glow dance lighting up the night like a tiny sun. But the loudest cheers came when Glow told everyone about Bouncy. "He's the reason I'm shining tonight," she said, pointing to the little beetle hiding behind a daisy. The bugs gasped and clapped their wings. Ladybug Lila zoomed over. "Bouncy, you're amazing! Rolling through the grass maze? That's a talent!" Cricket Carlo hopped up. "And carrying Glow across the pebble path? That's braver than my highest leap." Bumblebee Bee buzzed around Bouncy, humming a special tune just for him. "Your heart shines brighter than any shell, Bouncy," she said. Bouncy's legs wobbled, but this time it was from happiness. He stepped into the moonlight, his plain shell catching the glow of the stream, the fireflies, and Glow's light. For the first time, he didn't hide. He rolled in a little circle, and the bugs cheered louder than ever. From that day on, Bouncy the Beetle never doubted his spark. He wasn't the fastest or the loudest, but he learned that kindness, courage, and a good roll could light up the meadow just as much as any glow. Every night when the stars came out, Bouncy would roll to the sparkle stream, where Glow would meet him, her tail glowing bright. Together, they'd watch the meadow shine, knowing that even the smallest bug could make a big difference. And in Sparkle Meadow, where dewdrops danced and grass tickled the sky, Bouncy's wobbly legs became the stuff of legend, a reminder that everyone has a special way to shine.